Hello everybody, my name is Alan, I'm from Sauber-Lab, and today we're going to explain a little bit about the application called Notion. And this application is really good for you have everything in only one place. When I say everything in one place, I say all your information in one place. So you can have your notebook, you can have your week, you can have your time plan and your project plan, everything in one place. In this way, you have everything centralized. Also, you can create tasks for different people and you can interact. Of course, with a free tier, you have a limitation, but if you need to have a big group, you always can have the pay version and that you can have a big group. Also, this is really interesting when you want to have your scripts or you want to write something and you want to keep accessible for your tablet and that you want to migrate for a computer and you want to finish it in your phone, and you can do it with Notion. So if you like this idea and want to learn a little bit more about it, we're gonna show in this video. But first of all, don't forget to leave your like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed, and let's understand a little bit more about it. As I told, Notion is really good for keep all your information in only one place. So for you understand a little bit more about it, we're gonna come in my screen where I'm gonna explain how powerful and what you can do with this application. So if you come here my screen, if you read it's write, plan, organize and play. Why it means? You can have a different fixtures to make different utility for it. So if I come here, you have the AI option. I'll never use it and I don't want to pay for it, so I will ignore this part. What is interesting is the part of documentation. You can create different documentation for different information that you want. You can have your week where you can have your contacts and all the information that you would like to keep as a reference, and you can search it in the way that all your information is in one place. What I use more, it's in the project side. Why means project side? I can basically plan my project and have interaction between different users. If I remember correctly, you can share this information between 10 users, and those 10 users you can create different tasks. In this way, you can have everything planned, you can have different projects, you can have different tasks and check the status for different tasks for maybe have your project done. In this way, each task you can define for different users. Here the calendar, you can have look like the same as Outlook, all your information one place, you can connect for different systems, and this way you can manage everything here. And you can have some sites. I never use this option of sites, but I do believe that it's really similar for, let's say, WordPress or something like it. And here they say that this Notion it's used every day for lots of different companies, as big companies that you can see there, and you can consolidate everything in one tool and pretty much make it easy for you. And here they explain everything, how it's work, what's the good point, what's the bad points, if you can set goals and continue on. And they say that's good for engineering, for design, for product, marketing, operation and HR. But anyway, let's not focus so much in this. What I want to see is why I use it, what application that I use in my case. So if you minimize here, I already open this Notion, and here if I come home, they will give a little bit overview for all the information. Remember, I don't use this specific account for a long time. Was the first trial that I have. If you look, it's 2023, so it's over a year ago that I did some trials and it's worked well, so I decided to get a different account and start to work more often. But this one was quite interesting trial. And here you can have all overview for all your activities. So you can have your calendar. I don't have connected, so they will not show my real calendar. Here's all the tasks that I have, and here will be all the quick links, and you can find these quick links as fast as you want or optimize in your way. Before we start to see how this application works, let's see one thing interesting. If you come here, you can download Notion. So let's open this page. Here you can see that you can download this application directly from Windows. So you don't need to use the web browser. You can download your computer and have this copy, but the web browser will work really well in the same way. If I come here, I have more clipboards and other things that I never use, so I'm not sure how well they work. And here for solution, they say that you can have for personal, small business or enterprise. In my case, we're gonna get a small business because it's free. So if I come here in pricing, they will give a little bit overview for different price. If you are individual, you can have the free option and you can invite up to 10 guests. So you have 10 people in your team, it's enough for invite all of them and everyone work well. If you have more, then you need to go for the pay option, and if you have a really big corporation, maybe you go for this a little bit more price. But in my case, because I'm individual, I will always come here for the free tier. And also now we can do the setup. When I put sign in, you can create using your Google, your Apple, your SOS, and you can use your current email account. And here, once that you create, you can start to access Notion. So if I come here on my page, this one, it's one trial that I did before I start to really use. I tried it in 2003, so these tasks was the initial ones that I was playing, and this task is quite old. Some of those I start, some of those I just test it, but you're gonna understand a little bit more soon. So if I come here, here will be the inbox, the setting users, and here what I'm more interested in. So if I come here for team space, I can create a share information where all my team worker can access it and see. Remember that all those informations, it's for my team to see. If I come only for my private, I can create private information, but everything here, my team that I set will be able to see and will be able to interact with it. So here will be my team space, here will be the week, what I can create look like a Wikipedia for myself. I can check what's the policies that I have. I can create some basic information. Suppose that you need to create some way to coding something. So all the time the revision of the code will be X, Y, and Z, or revision of the part, or anything that you want. Here, what normally I put this information. If I come here in documentation, will be look like manuals or how to do guides and continue on. Look like how to get started documentation. They give the how to do, how you can create it, how you can customize, and it's really simple. You can work, click here, and you can define what kind of information that you want to add. And once that you select here, they will give you to type anything that you want. If you don't like, you can return, and you can always delete this information in the same way. What I use more, it's principally for the tasks. If I come here, the task, here it's all the tasks that I was creating. Here it's what's the title of the task, who is responsible to do this task, what's date, what's priority, and if you have any other information. If I want to add more tasks, I can come here and start to type exactly more task, who is the person that will be, suppose that could be myself or Osman to do this activity, when I want it to be done, if I wanted to end date, define, or I want to define the start date. I can make some comments, look like I want that this application work for this, and once that I start, I can set as a start, done, or I can define some specific information that I want. Let's say that it's for a project or anything, here where you can set up. And here you can set up different projects. So if I come here in project, this is all the projects that I was planning to do. So in my case, what I use more is look like I wanted to do a specific subject in my video. So I will create all the projects, and that will get the task. So research this, research there, collect this, collect there, and that in this way I know what's the progress and when I plan to record this video. So my time limit will be when I want to record, and that's why I can create alerts to say, oh, you're late to do this, or you're late to do that. In this way I make sure that everything is in place. Here in meetings, I have the option to set up meetings. I don't use so much this option, but you always can do it. And here will be your private. So all the information that you write here, your team group cannot access. So if you wanted to make some personal comments, but you don't want that everyone access it, here's the place. Also, you can connect for a Google Calendar, but I never use it so much, and this reason that is not linked. And here you can ask for help and your task, what has been deleted. So I was surprised that some of those tasks is quite old, but is still in my trash bin. It means that those tasks has been deleted a long time ago. Here they still keep a record in the way that I delete by mistake or not. And here I can share with people, I can make some comments, and basically is it. It's a place that you can have your notebook, you can have your informations, and you can have all the steps for a project in only one place and work quite well. So in this way we arrive in the end of the video. If you guys like this video and think that was interesting, please don't forget to leave your like, consider subscribe for the channel if you're not subscribed, and see you next time. Bye.